Hey, futurist Jim Carroll. Look, no, it's Sunday. In Canada, it's actually a long weekend, so we're off tomorrow. Don't know what I'm going to do with all this free time. But I got to tell you a bit of a story because this home studio thing is becoming quite the project. And you'll notice I got a new backdrop here. I'm not sitting in front of the green screen with all kinds of fancy stuff. I got this cool lighting effect going on. Here's what's up. A couple of things. Number one, up here on the that way. I figured out this thing called Widgets in the program, and they let me add all kinds of new stuff. So right now it's running sort of this flashing thing on my Twitter account, my Facebook, my YouTube, and Twitch. Well, I know I'm not on Twitch, so there's nothing there. The other thing is over here in this box, I've got some live chat happening. And if this is working right, going out to Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, you might see a chat box, and you can hopefully maybe type into that while I fool around with this, because this is a test. This is only a test trying this out. Here's what's up. Here's what I'm trying to do. You remember a few days ago I had this post where I was talking about my home broadcast studio, and I said, look, you know, this green is my canvas of creativity. And what I'm really discovering to do is how to reinvent my future down here. What I've been thinking about is how can I do a short social media hit out and play some video and sort of describe it before I play it. And not a big, long production like a keynote, but sort of just like a little talking head thing where I'm talking about some particular video and what it means. And I was thinking about how to do that. And I was looking at the home green screen studio and thinking, how might I accomplish that? What could I actually do to make that work? And I kind of suggested, well, maybe I can do that in the home office upstairs. That was quickly nuked as an idea because there's other people in this house, and apparently I'd be taking over other space. So I started looking at this corner of the current studio, which is just another corner hidden way off to the left of my green screen studio. And looking at it and kind of thinking, well, what could I do with the existing equipment I had? So I got some new cameras, two Vixie Canon video cameras that I'm now using. So I've got a freed up webcam. And I've got an old Hue LED light, 3 light bulbs, which I've seen other folks in Ecamm using to do some special effects with a cool background lighting thing. So I took a look at that and said, well, what can we do? Well, here's where I am. See the white chair over there with the laptop in front and little webcam pointing at me for a close-in shot, and I can do a bunch of things in terms of what I can now do with playing some video out there. Multiple lights. I'm going to do some innovative stuff with the back wall here. It's my new canvas of creativity. If I just turn the chat widget off here, actually I'll just sort of pull that down and get rid of it so that it goes away. And you can see that I got the whole mic thing happening over here. Got to figure out how to remove shadows. The other two light bulbs are not presently at home, but I'll be able to do all kinds of things, you know, maybe put up a little bit of artwork here and do something to make this another part of the studio, because you can never stop building. So, I mean, boy, I'm just so excited by the opportunity here as I continue to build this thing. Yeah, I know it's Sunday, it's a holiday, and you know, we are all supposed to be taking the day off, but it's raining, so what the heck else can I do but work on the home studio? So stay tuned, lots more fun happening from here in the future. That's it for now, futurist Jim.